Hello, I'm Natasha Foreman. Welcome to the Breaking Bread with Natasha podcast, where I share daily devotionals from my namesake blog, so you can listen on demand to spiritual messages inspired by God's love, as expressed in the Bible and other religious texts. You can read along at breakingbreadwithnatasha.com or sit back and take in the word. Either way, I'm blessed to have you break bread with me. Without further delay, let's begin today's message.
Welcome, Breaking Bread family. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's look at the book of Hebrews, chapter 13, line 25. The translation that I'm reading says, "Grace be with you all." We all have the ability to handle situations in life gracefully. We need to stop seeking revenge, plotting to get even, and focusing all or most of our energy on negativity and drama. There are so many shows, movies, songs, and books about the evil plots of man and woman. Our culture has bought into an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth, but have forgotten that it will leave all of us blind and in need of full dentures. I've lived most of my adult life believing that the best so-called revenge is living well. I don't have to pursue someone in an attempt at paying them back for wronging me because I'm too busy and focused on living my life, celebrating my blessings, being thankful to rise each day and have new experiences to value and treasure. I'm too focused on what God has planned for my life and what new adventure awaits than to be caught up in what someone has or hasn't done to me or a loved one. I let go and let God handle those battles, and guess what? He always has and always will win those battles. There has not been one person who has wronged me or a loved one who hasn't somehow reaped what they sowed or later recognized and repented for what they had done and regretted taking that negative walk. And it didn't have to come from any effort on my part or the part of one of my loved ones. It was the prayer of freedom from the drama and negativity that kept us out of the battle and allowed God to take charge fully without interference. When in pain, turn to God, turn to love, turn to His light, and seek forgiveness and healing. Get the help you need from studying, learning, knowing, and living through His Word, and allow His messengers and angels to point you in the right direction. Remember, it's not what people did or didn't do to you that God will concern Himself with as it pertains to you, but rather how you reacted, responded, and handled the situation. God deals with each person individually, and let Him deal with those people without your interference, and you just stick with doing right and demonstrating His goodness and mercy in your life. I pray that each of you take some time out to pray, reflect, seek out God, and come to a place in your mind, heart, and life to forgive yourself for taking part in your drama and for seeking revenge for being harmed, and then forgive those who you believed wrong you. And true freedom is letting go, and true healing comes from freedom. Darkness and light can't be one, for light always pushes out the darkness. God gave us night and day, not just one or the other, for a reason. Embrace your light. I love you all. Now let's take a moment to pray. Father, I pray for grace in all circumstances in my life, grace under attack, pressure, pain, frustration, embarrassment, and loss. I pray to offer clemency to those who wrong me now and in the future, and for those who have done so in the past. I forgive them for their ignorance, for the darkness that fills their hearts and minds, and the dis-ease that eats away at them. I pray that your loving light touches them, fills them, overwhelms them, and flows through them, that their cup runneth over with goodness, mercy, love, patience, and the kindness, courtesy, and clemency of your grace. Father, there are people who are in so much pain that they spend their waking moments plotting and planning how to make other people hurt the same way they do. They spend their sleeping moments living out their pain, waking with vengeance spewing out of their mouths. Father, touch them with peace. Let them see the error of their ways. Let them see the path to forgiveness of others and themselves so that they may continue forward in healing. Prepare them to be more like your Son, Jesus. And in your name and His, I humbly pray. Amen. And with that, family, I pray that you are blessed, that you see and embrace your blessings, and that you're a blessing to others. I love you all. Take care.
Hi, family. If what I shared in today's message resonates with you, I hope you will share it with others. Feel free to leave positive comments and reviews on my site, breakingbreadwithnatasha.com, and through whichever podcast provider that you're listening to me. Each day, I work to be a better steward and servant. I hope you will join me in sharing God's love and truth and rebuking the enemy's lies. Now go out there and make today an awesome day. I love you all.